trapped. No way out. Can't take it anymore. Not one more day. I can't go on. Run. Come on, faster. 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 Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Jump! What if? What if? What if? What if? What if I die?
Hello students, welcome to week 3. I hope you guys are having a great week so far, and I hope that you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys liked that introduction. That is the introduction for our first unit that we are going over in our collections book called A Matter of Life or Death. As you can tell, it is a survival theme unit. One of the first things that you kind of saw is somebody running and kind of breathing and trying to survive and make it. And it's going to be the overall theme of the readings that we're going to be reading in this unit. The first one that we're going to start off with is called Night by Elie Wiesel. It is about a man recounting his time during the Holocaust in one of the cruelest concentration camps ever, Auschwitz. So it is a very amazing excerpt from his actual book. We're not actually reading the whole book, we're just reading a small section from it. And even that small section is amazing. So hopefully you guys are excited as I am. This week we're actually going to have our homework centered on learning what the Holocaust is, and kind of next week we're going to start off with having those discussions about the Holocaust. So I hope you guys are ready, and I hope that you are as excited. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it, and let's talk about the agenda of the week. So as you can tell, right here on Monday, we have the links for week 2 and the homeworks from last week. As I said, this week I'm not going to be very strict on deadlines, but starting next week, if you turn in any assignments late, day 1 that is late is 10% off. Day 2, 20% points off. Day 3, 30%. Day 4, 40%, and anything after day 5, you only get half credit. So make sure you turn in all your missing assignments from these past weeks, so you don't get dinged for any assignments that you turn in after next week. So just be cautious about missing assignments and late work. So keep an eye out for that. So let's go ahead and talk about this week. We have our daily agendas that are due on designated days. For example, Tuesday's journal, which is not September 1st. Yes, September. I hope you guys are ready for September. I know I am. I know I'm ready to get this year over with and done with. We only have about 4 more months left, so I'm excited for 2020 to be over. Let's get in with 2021. Hopefully it's a better year for us. So let me go back and talk about the journal. Tuesday's journal is due at the end of the day on Tuesday at midnight. Wednesdays is due midnight at Wednesday. Thursday, midnight Thursday. Friday, midnight Friday. And you are responsible for each of these journals. It doesn't matter if you only have class on Tuesday or Friday. You are responsible for each journal. And like I've said, there's no word limit or minimum. It is your personal journal. The one that counts is your final journal. You're going to select one of these journals and turn it in for me for 20 points credit. There is a rubric. If you go ahead and check right here under final journal, rubric is located here for your journal entries. So just remember, for your final, you need a minimum of 200 words, no spelling errors, no grammar errors. Just make it as perfect as you can make it. So let's go ahead and talk about the Holocaust web quest. What you would need to do is click on that link, and I'll go ahead and talk about this after I talk about the homework. And you're going to follow specific links, and it's going to take you to a reading. You have to read those, answer the questions, and that is all for that homework. There is some videos that kind of get you a general idea of what the Holocaust is, what Auschwitz is, who is Elie Wiesel, and kind of gives you more a visual representation. And then your other set of homework is kind of review all the words that we're going to go over on the first reading, that is night. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the homework, which is the Holocaust web quest. So if you go ahead and click on that, you'll see this. Yours is going to be a little bit different than mine. I completely understand that. So let's go ahead and show you what it is. Right here is a video of what is a Holocaust. This is a video about Elie Wiesel and his story. And this is a video talking about the world infamous concentration camp, which is Auschwitz. All right. Underneath here, you have this document for you. And after I kind of talk about this, I'm going to pause my recording and hop into a student account so you know exactly how to turn this assignment in at the end of the week. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. Right here, you have before reading the excerpt from the novel Night, you will complete this web quest to build background knowledge about the author, the Holocaust, and life in the concentration camps. Your directions are to answer the following questions using the hyperlinks provided. So for example, this section that we talked about, Elie Wiesel, you click on this, and it's going to take you to a link about him right here. You're going to read that, but one thing that I would highly recommend you when you're doing this, and when you have anything that you have to do is answer questions from a reading, is read the questions first so you know what you're looking for. So once you find it, you'll be able to just write it down right there, and you don't do this thing where you read twice or 3 times and then answer the questions. You read the questions, read it once, and then you kind of look for those questions, and you're like, oh, it's right here. I'm going to go ahead and write it down. So make sure you do that. That kind of saves you a lot of time. So make sure to do that. So that has one section right here. The Holocaust is the next section. Life in the camps, daily life, and Auschwitz. So you have a lot of questions to answer, but it's really the only homework that you have for this week. Unless you're one of those people that haven't done any of the homework for me at all, then you have a lot of homework. So I'm going to pause the recording right here and jump into a student account to show you more of how to submit this assignment. Alright students, so I am back, and to show you more of how to turn in your night web quest. So let's go ahead and scroll down, and you should have a document very similar to this right here. Alright, so if by any chance you do not, and it tells you to log in, you press the login button, and it would kind of automatically log you in, and then it will upload the document right here. So I am using a student's account. He let me use his account to kind of show students on how to edit the document and then submit it once you are done and finished. So the first thing that you have to do on this document is hit document, edit. Sometimes it would say edit in browser, but do not use the edit desktop, because it will take you to the Word document on there, but it won't save automatically for you, and it makes it harder for it to communicate with this, and for you to submit it. So right here, what you would need after you click on this hyperlink, if it doesn't open for you, just kind of right click it, open link, and it'll take you directly to it. So let me show you, open link, and it's going to take you to the website that it is located for you. So that once you got the information, kind of type it in here. So where and when was Elie Wiesel born? He was born in 1928. So let's just put, you have to put the whole thing, but for now I'm just going to put 1928. So let's just say that I have finished all this already. Alright, so I have it complete, I'm done. What you would need to do is press the button submit. Once you submit, it sends me a notification that you are finished and ready to for the assignment to be completely graded. Another cool aspect of this is that you can hit open and it takes you to here. But if it takes it to here, you need to press edit document, edit, and just like that, you would submit. You see how I wrote 1928 in the last one, and now I open it in a different location and it has it saved. It saves automatically for you, so don't worry about that. Now let's say you opened it up in a different web browser just like this and you finished it. So then let's put 1928 on here. So let's go back to this document here. You see how it uploads it right away for you and it saves automatically. What you need to do after you finish is hit submit as well. So make sure you don't exit out here. If you open it in a different web browser, complete the assignment there, come back here, and then submit. So that's kind of how you would submit your homework for this week. If you guys have any questions for me about how to submit this assignment, please notify me as soon as possible through email, or jump into my office hours at any time, and I will be more than happy to help you. And that's kind of it for this week. I hope to see everybody at the Zoom meetings on your designated day, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. And we'll see you all later. See ya.